Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another fine reading. We hope you guys are well. And yeah, and if you guys, before we begin, if you would like your own reading, you can certainly get one. I'm doing psychic readings and tarot readings. Yes, and destiny readings. Yeah, I always recommend getting the psychic reading with the tarot reading. You can get them separate. Those are so much fun, and they both offer unique insight. The Destiny reading is a report that you get. You can print it out, or I can mail it to you if you know, if that's difficult. Yeah, and this is a forecast of the year to come, and it looks. We use astrology and numerology, and these are what the movie stars use. Yeah, and it's bomb. It's really accurate. Yeah, otherwise movie stars wouldn't pay for that. No, they wouldn't. Because no, let's get into it here, Capricorn, because you're a star, right? I feel like you are. You guys remember that song, "A Star from the Ghetto"? And it was a great song. It's a '70s song, and he was a performer, and he said, "I don't care if I don't make Broadway." He probably said because there's a lot of BS over there, and I don't want to deal with it. I think that's what he was saying, right? He goes, "Never mind, I can just be a star." Yeah, and so I forgot his name, but I used to love that song. My brother used to have all the best music. Yeah, he did, and this is how I know about a lot of it. Yes, and thank goodness for him being there. Yeah, and being older. That was one good thing about him, right? Let me count. Let me see. Are there any others? And we have here is he's kind of like the jester. I suppose he is. And is this a woman or a man? It's a man, and he's super toned, right? But long story short, here he is, and he has the yin and the yang here. And this one hand, he is kind of making it appear, right, with his energy, with his meridian pathways. Yeah, he is, and. Mm-hmm. And we have over here, he is producing the yang. So, he has it on his chest as a tattoo. It's a pretty big tattoo, but it really means you come full circle. It really does that you have raised your consciousness, you know who you are, and you're a spiritual being. Yeah, and so you're able to use all your powers, the yin and the yang, the yin and the yang, right? And they are powers. The yin is the divine feminine, and the yang is the divine masculine. And they both have different qualities. They do, but when you have both, you're really doing well in your life. I feel like you are. And sometimes it takes time to get there, right? Sometimes it does. These people are on a ship, so maybe that's what they're trying to do here. The vulture is showing up, Capricorn, and here he is. And he said, don't judge me because I'm not good looking. Please don't do that, right? I've tried, right? I did everything I could. I've been working out and using some kind of facial. I've been, getting the wrinkles off, and yeah, and I've been kind of trimming my feathers, right? And so here he is, and they really are ugly. They are. They do look like death. And this talks about the vulture is the most misunderstood creature of all. Perhaps, right? This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem. Yeah, because he waits for the animals to die. He knows they're already going to die. It's not like he goes and kills them and then he eats them. So yeah, and prevents the spread of disease. Yes, it does the dirty work. And this is how we know we live in a divine universe because of things like this. There's no way this universe was not created and it is not divine. It's not random. It's too beautiful. It's too majestic. It's too magnificent, and it's too magical. And so there, right here, we're seeing the magic here, because these vultures eat dead animals to stop the spread of disease. Right? It is the ecosystem. Yeah. So we need vultures, right? And so yeah, just like we need bees and we need cows. Yes, we do. The carbon is for the lush landscape. Yeah, it is for the plants to thrive. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's keep going here. It does the dirty work that nobody else wants to do, the vulture, and cleans up our messes. Yeah. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Yeah, something needs to be purified here. And remember, purification, in divination is often a painful process. Yeah, it is. It is one of cleansing, but raising your vibration. But usually there is suffering that goes into it. Yeah, there is. Before you can raise that vibration, yeah, it's definitely a transformation. And remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or a tragedy is a blessing in disguise. So maybe somebody thought this was a mistake, but I feel like somebody is rebalancing their life with this vulture energy here. Yes, they are. And so we also have the Ice Queen, and then we have the secret couple. So you could be a secret here. And it's interesting here with this vulture because something could be ending, and like a relationship or a situation could be ending. We have the sad woman here. She's the Ice Queen, and she's crying. And her reality has been cracked because her mirror is cracked. So I feel like this vulture here is some type of an ending that needs to happen because, yeah, it's interesting. It is. And so we have the secret couple and the angel. She said, hush, because you're blessed and you're divine. You're a divine couple and you're soulmates and you belong to be together. You belong, yeah, you belong together. And so I won't tell anybody. Yeah. And these are two peas of a pod, these people, because at least here they're, wearing the same clothes. I don't recommend that, Capricorn. Same haircut entirely. No, I don't. Okay. We have love endures, and love doesn't give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Somebody loves you here. I believe they do, and you may be a secret. And somebody else there could be something ending. Because here's the vulture next to the Ice Queen, and she's broken up. Yeah, she is. She is grieving right there. Somebody never stopped loving you, Capricorn. That's it, right? Because of your attitude, right? Yeah. Your gratitude or your attitude. I'm not sure here. That's a joke. Let's see what we have, Capricorn. Yeah, let's see what we have for you guys. For Capricorn, please. And yeah, let's see what we have. We have the Knight of Pentacles. That's you. The Ten of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This is what's on your mind. So you want to reconcile with this kind of so-called secret person here. Or joy is on your mind, but hey, this looks pretty joyful over here. They're holding hands and they're real quiet. He kind of has a little smile here. And they're just like, only we know about it. Yeah, that's what's going on in this particular reading. Yeah, let's see what else we have for Capricorn. Let's see. We're going to pull out these the Housewives deck. Maybe somebody wants you to be their housewife, Capricorn. I'll be the housewife. I don't mind. In some ways I won't. Yeah, definitely, right? Let's see what we have. And here the man's dropping the burden, Capricorn. In fact, he's dropped it. So this isn't, this isn't like I'm going to have a good day with an affirmation. It's like I'm having a good day. Yeah. And so this is in the present. And somebody drops a burden here so they can have a give and take relationship here with somebody. Yeah. And the vulture and the Ice Queen talk about something that was not give and take, not fair, not balanced. Balance is the right word because the vulture spoke of balance. Let's see what we have. In this reading, I feel like using these cards like all of a sudden, yeah, and because they are fun, right? I hope you guys like them. Let's see what we got. You don't have to be a housewife, Capricorn. In fact, you don't have to clean the house in this reading because somebody just loves you. They go, I don't give a shit if it's a mess, right? I'll hire somebody, right? Yeah. Be careful with that stuff, right? Let's see, we have the Death card here. We do. And let's move this camera back rather. In the past is the Eight of Pentacles, and this can show that love endures. Love doesn't give up. This is like a steadfast card because he is, very steadfast in his work. This is showing here exactly what's going on, and there is something being left out or behind, something that is like the vulture, they say, this is interesting, to kind of stop the disease, basically, right? And that's their analogy, kind of. But hey, and the Three of Cups is on your mind. You're on my mind again. Seven of Cups. And you either making this choice to reconcile with this person or you're waiting for them to do it. You could be here. You may be wanting to drop this burden yourself and stop waiting. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible here. Because it's not sure who's coming, right? Yeah, it's not sure. It's not clear, rather. And so only you will know if you are the one who is kind of ending something with this vulture and going to pursue this person. And that would be the burden being dropped. Or you are like, want this to be dropped because you're waiting and kind of maybe anticipating, right? Yeah. The Empress shows up, and that's in the near future. And it's here with the Five of Swords. Okay, so here's this Empress, and she's a nice lady, I guarantee it. And here she is, and she is doing her infomercial. That's what they used to call them. I don't know what they call them now. Technomercials. I don't really know. But she's doing it, right? And she's holding this kind of pink bundt cake, and recipes for success. So this is her recipe. And she looks like she's making it pretty natural here. I don't see a cake mix. Okay, bless her, right? You could be saying I use cake mixes, right? But here she is, and she's, presenting her work. But this is about somebody who is somebody who wants to make something work with somebody. And this is also about somebody who is like really a nice person. Yeah, this Empress, very nurturing, and she is. Because remember, in these cards, her kind of take on, not her take, but her image is usually one who's married in this reading. They're all married, they're housewives. But she's out, trying to make money here, and she's a mother at home, and she's nurturing. It comes with the Five of Swords. And I feel like kind of what this means, this talks about time management. And, this is a trip. She was trying to sew her own clothes, right? This lady. But she can't do it because she's busy and she's over here making her TV debut here. But really what it means here is that somebody's choosing somebody here. And they're choosing them because they feel like it's the best decision. It's like, I can't do 10 things at once. This could be like, I don't have time to be in 2 relationships. It could be, right? And I just want to go be with Capricorn. It does really look like that in this reading. Because you are the soulmate here, the secret soulmate, yeah. And there's an ice queen here, and that's somebody else next to the vulture. You're next to love and doors, Capricorn, yeah. And somebody could feel stressed here too because they know this is a recipe for success. That is her picture. And they're like, but I'm not there. I'm not there at my recipe for success in my life. The Three of Swords sits in your concern. And, this can definitely be a heartache. Yeah, it can. And and we have the Ten of Pentacles. And this is wealth and family. So you could be a third party, Capricorn. Or maybe you just had your heart broken, but you definitely could be. And so here in your concern, though, is you want family with this person. And possibly wealth, right? Of course, why not? And the Two of Pentacles sits in the environment. And here you are going back and forth. And, she has too many things to do or too many things to consider, possibly. And here's the moon. And this is about dreams and intuition. Yeah, and she is sleeping here. And, she is definitely dreaming. Here's the moon. This is really interesting here because they're showing the rollers and the cold cream. But hey, she went to bed and she had to take her makeup off, right? And so, but this is about dreaming and intuition here. And maybe you are wondering if this person here is considering their intuition in this situation. So when we see the soulmates here that are blessed by the angel, yes, they are definitely considering their intuition. I would say for sure. Yeah. And the yin and the yang as well. And your hopes, Capricorn, is the Knight of Pentacles, and that's you. But this is like this earnest energy. This is like, I'm going to make an effort. Because he's going to a dance. He's got his tux on. So this is a kind of cutie guy, right? They used to wear their hair like that. That's okay. And he's got a lawnmower. And, so this is somebody who really wants to make an effort. And somebody who's like flexible. And you're hoping that they're going to be flexible and kind of probably go out of their way to show up for you. And we have the Four of Pentacles, and she's holding on to her credenza with the dishes. So you're hoping that you're going to hold on to this person. And in their outcome, is the Death card. And here is the jar of mayonnaise that, most people get here. They do. And, but this has a skull on it, right? Instead of blank foods, right? We're not going to say the word here, but the name of right? Yeah, it tastes great, but it's terribly unhealthy for you. It is. It's made out of soybean oil. And you can make your own in the blender. I'll be honest, I haven't made it, but I don't think it's like egg whites. You could put a little bit of yolk in there for a little bit of richness, a little bit of more flavor, and then I think a little bit of vinegar. And yeah, and maybe there's something else in there, but it's really, you can look it up, right? In the outcome, Capricorn, you could be saying, I don't want to know how to make mayonnaise. I want to hear about my reading, right? And yeah, but this is death. Everything expires. Real salmonella. And here is the skull and bones on here. So, somebody wants an ending. There is an ending here, and something has kind of run its course here. It might not taste good anymore, right? Because the flies are, flying out of the top here. Yeah, somebody took the lid off here, and now here come the flies, right? And so, yeah, this is in the outcome. And here's the rotten food with it. Something's ending, and we have the Ten of Swords with it. Yeah, the old pin cushion here. Something's ending here to make way for a new cycle here. And this is really interesting when we talk about the astrology right now, right, which is Libra season, wanting harmony, right? The Libra's about balance and harmony and partnerships. And it just is. It gets really interesting. So, and it is totally kind of vibing in this with this energy here. Let's look at your person's first few cards for their extended Capricorn, and they start with the hummingbird dreams. Your person's dreaming about you, and maybe that's them in your environment. The lady on the mattress, and she's definitely dreaming here because that's what this card's about. And here she's asleep, and the moon is here. The moon is about dreams. Hummingbird dreams. Here they are dreaming of creating this with you. Crossing them is discovery. So this discovery is an awakening, and it's kind of hit them in the ass. I feel like it did, bit them in the butt or whatever. I feel like it has kicked them in the pants because it sits in the challenge here. So it could possibly be this kind of bumpy awakening, right? Like, oh God, right? And a hard one to deal with, maybe purification, right? The vulture can talk about that. But this can also be that your person just woke up and knowing they still love you. It looks like that here. It does, because we have love endures over here. But they discovered that they love you here, and they're dreaming about you. And why it's all happening for your person is Eve, the two faces of Eve. So here they are. They were going back and forth about their life. Do I want this life or that life? And you've been chosen, Capricorn. You have. I don't know if your competition was, the vulture was, that great competition every year. We're going to end the reading. They're all super affordable. I have the link below in the description box. And we have a 10-card oracle, a 10-card tarot spread on them. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. And yeah, thank you so much. And everybody should get a destiny reading. They are phenomenal. They are. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here.